Hey, just wanted to start early and look at the mech lab a little bit for this mission, just to point out, I mentioned a long time ago that this game actually uses several different Timberwolf models. This is one of them. This is not actually the model you get in the game, as you've seen me use a few times before. This one's a little stockier. It actually looks a bit more like the one in MechWarrior 3. Just much lower poly, of course, much simpler to run on this engine. Just curious that they changed it. I'm going to guess that this might have been slightly too resource intensive, but it could have just been an artistic thing. Anyways, let's get on with the game. Now I'm taking two friends this time for this mission, as this is the final stages of the Jade Falcon campaign, and these missions start to tip the end of the bullshit-ometer. It's just incredibly difficult. This one isn't that bad, honestly, but you have to have the enemy placement memorized or you are going to fail. I'm guessing I will fail on my first try, but let's see how this goes. Yeah, just so I can record things in whatever order I want, just using the level select cheat code. It doesn't really matter too much because I'm going through the game normally, just beating everything in order. But if I win and I'm not happy with the recording, I can come back and redo it without having to play every single mission before it again to get back to that point. Anyways.
Planet Morgan. Ambient temperature -04.57 degrees. Local time is 24:21:34 GST. All systems nominal.
Welcome to Armor Vale. We're going to be defending this airbase here from approximately 1 metric fuckload of enemies that will come from all directions. As you can see, the terrain's pretty much featureless, so you have to just memorize where they're going to come from and hope you are quick enough to stop them, because these guys will ignore you just to blow up these buildings. I know that because I've recorded this 3 times already, and they always blew up the building. I have no issue blowing them up, but these buildings are very squishy.
All points attacking your target.
Right, I'm going to have my
Point 2 attacking your target.
star mates go after those guys. I'm actually going to ignore them myself because there's already 2 guys coming this way, and they spell trouble. Yeah, I'm trying to remember everything that I was talking about before, because I'd like to talk about the history of the game while I play this, and I don't want to repeat myself too much on accident.
Enemy power-up detected. Enemy power-up detected.
Yeah, they're already coming. The main cinematics for this game were made by a company called Digital Domain, which is different from Firestorm, which did just the main intro, I believe. Once again, this company is founded by James Cameron. Everywhere I look, his name comes up for this game. I don't know why. I'm going to assume he had nothing to do with this game at all, just it's his company doing it. I think if you went up to him and said, "Hey, what do you know about MechWarrior?" he'd probably go, "Mech what now?" and just kind of ignore you. Digital Domain was founded by Stan Winston and Scott Ross. They created a program called Nuke, which is one of the best compositing software out there. But like any good visual effects software, it's incredibly user-unfriendly, and it takes about 1,000 hours in the program to get good at it. Just not to understand how things connect, but to actually work the interface. It sort of looks like a giant spider web, where you add little pieces to it, and that allows you to do basic compositing work. Yeah, almost every modern film uses nuke to some extent. I used it when I was working on the films Golden Winter, Rise of the Zombies, and some Taken ripoff. I don't even know the name of it. That's one of the weird things about being a visual effects artist. Sometimes you are just handed footage by a company and said, hey, add this background, do this, and sometimes the project won't even have a title, so you can ask them what film it's for, and they simply won't have an answer because they don't even know what the movie's called yet. So usually projects will just have code names. Usually the code name won't be used in the final version because they find out another film has the same title, so they can't use it for legal reasons, or they just haven't decided on something yet. Please die, sir. Okay, he's legged, so...
Enemy mech destroyed. Enemy power-up.
Oh, God. I'm going to tell them to engage at will. I don't think this is going to work, because it never really does. I may end up leaving this in if I fail, just because I'm tired of repeating myself a lot. Oh God, here they already come.
All points attacking your target. Point 2 attacking your target.
In before critical item airbase has been destroyed. I can hear it now. Okay, please don't shoot the firebase, Mr. Hellbringer. I would appreciate that. Missiles are powerful in this game, but they take forever to reload. Okay, good. He's looking at me. The past few times I played this mission, he did not focus me, which led to a game over. Several game overs.
Reports target destroyed. Fire engaged.
Yeah, this is the only mission in the game where they actually give you... Okay.
Shutdown sequence initiated. Enemy mech destroyed.
I actually probably came close to blowing up there just
Destroyed.
from overheating.
Shutdown sequence overridden.
This is one of the few games, missions in the game where they give you starmates by default. It's a summoner normally, but typically you are never given one unless you explicitly enable them for yourself. Please kill this guy. Yeah, they're already coming.
Fire engaged.
I just gotta find exactly where they're coming from because this lovely terrain is so memorable. I think they come from this direction. I could probably memorize the heading, but it only really helps if you remember where you are when you're looking at the heading. And Foggy Void really is not descriptive.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Okay, there they are.
All points attacking your target. Point 2 attacking your target.
Please stop that, sir.
Enemy mech
Thank you.
destroyed.
Not much really to say here, honestly. Just gotta hope for the best. I almost have the mission in the bag, but these are not the last guys, sadly. Yeah, I think this mission is, it's not impossible without Starmates. You just have to take a light mech and have a lot of luck. Essentially leg all your enemies and then run to the others. I almost did that instead of this, but
Point 3 reports target destroyed.
I just didn't really feel like it.
Critical. Chain fire. Engage. Heat level. Critical. Enemy mech destroyed.
All right.
Point 2 reports target destroyed. Enemy power-up detected.
Okay, so they're 1 kilometer out of range at least. Just gotta
Autopilot engaged.
make my way back.
Autopilot disabled.
I don't know why targeting things disables your autopilot. Anyways, I'm gonna head back towards the base just to
Formation change to V form.
see if there they are. Okay, so they're coming after us and not the base. That's the important part.
Point 3 attacking your target. Point 2 attacking your target.
Yeah, these AI are actually pretty competent for their for the year this came out in. So I am very helpful to have the helping hand. Well, I just finished these guys off. I might as well talk about some of my plans for other games. I am going to do a... I might stream it, actually, but I'm going to do a playthrough of Left 4 Dead 2. I am looking for people to play with, because I don't want to do it solo. I have a couple people, potentially. Okay, that's not good.
Weapon destroyed.
Ow. Please kill him.
Points attacking your target.
Yeah. So I'm going to do some multiplayer games. I like co-op more than just raw multiplayer. So if you are interested, feel free to leave a comment or add me on Steam. My Steam name is Kilroy Sui.
Sensors indicate friendly dropship has entered atmosphere. ETA dropship 1 minute. Enemy mech destroyed. Point 2
Awesome.
reports target destroyed.
Oh.
Point 3
Where's that guy
reports
going?
Target destroyed. All points attacking your target.
Please reload missiles. I would like to prevent him from blowing up the base. Oh god, and I had to change weapons at the worst time. Oh, there's my alarm. One sec. Everything's just fucking up. I was actually running away from the base. I thought he was making a beeline for it. He might be out of ammo. Yeah, there's an autocannon version of the Rifleman 2C that has a very short ammo supply. Okay, I'm gonna let my AI buddies go kill that guy because it's a long walk back.
Primary objective, defend airbase. Successful. Proceed to dust-off zone for extraction. Enemy mech destroyed. Point 2 reports target destroyed. Point 3 reports target destroyed.
Yeah, I don't know if the dropship it said is arriving actually shows up in this mission physically. I've never seen it, but maybe I'll do some Freebird and try to find it. I got some time to kill.
Autopilot engaged.
Okay, here's the airbase again. Just gonna float around a bit as I wait for myself to get here. Yeah, these are Avar aerospace fighters. Pretty common amongst the clans. The Avar sort of seems to be to the clans as the TIE fighter is to the Galactic Empire. Just their common thing. They don't always use it, but it's what you'll see the most of. Some radar dish thingies? Oh, they're actually floating a little bit over the... whatever that is. Box that they're supposed to be a part of. Dem DOS graphics. Am I going at full speed? Guess I am. It's just taking a while. Oh, I took engine damage, that's why. That's why I'm going kind of slow. Alright, well, this took a couple tries, but it was not the end of the world. So, I shall be seeing you guys next time, as soon as I get to the nav point. Any minute now.
Nav Upsilon reached. Mission successful.